Hi, I'm Thomas Wright. I am a sophomore at UVM pursuing an electrical engineering major with a computer science minor. I'm going to be showing my research experience for undergraduates, or REU, at UVM, which is a program that lets undergraduates get into research with the help of professors. My REU is called Dynamic Simulation of Satellite Swarms. I'm simulating satellites in 3D to help Professor Hamid Osere with his work on integrated satellite swarm control. This lets him test his work without having to deploy real satellites. So I've built two simulators in Python. I have made a two-dimensional model that's much simpler and has less control. And right now I'm working on a three-dimensional, more realistic model that has better mechanics. Both simulators solve discretized Newton-Euler equations and don't use Kepler's laws. Here's my 2D model. This is the basic launch screen, so you can enter your simulation size. I'm going to go with the default here. And so it's just a pretty simple rocket, 2D rocket with some cartoony graphics. And you can give some input with the keyboard, so you can move this guy around in space. You have a little trace line that shows where the satellite has been, and this line right here is going to be a more ideal circular orbit around the Earth. And this is the 3D model. This is the one that I'm currently working on. As you can see right now, I have two satellites running. I have it in a class system so that I can easily add more or take away satellites. You can move around the Earth with a right mouse click, zoom in, zoom out. You can pan. This simulator lets you rotate satellites around themselves. As you can see in the top right satellite, it's currently rotating, and I can change it in all the axes. There's a pretty simple help menu, and I've also added an equatorial plane. Moving forward, I'm going to extend my work by highlighting the orbital plane of these satellites. That way you can compare it with the equatorial plane, find the angle between the two of them. Also, I'm going to add thrust control for both of these satellites so you can accelerate them and change their orbits. Lastly, I'm going to improve the user interface so it looks a bit more polished. I'm really excited to keep working on this project moving forward, and I'm hoping that I can get the opportunity to keep working in the aerospace industry in internships or further down the line in my career. Thank you.